a way that you could tell that it's matter of fact, I'm just gonna get it real quick. Galatians. Galatians chapter 5 and verse 19, but the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these. So this is how you determine if a bad spirit is in play, right? Adultery. When adultery is in play, bad spirits are abound. Fornication is in play, bad spirits are abound. Uncleanness, lasciviousness, and that uncleanness is not a physical uncleanness, it's a spiritual uncleanness. So a person who's not walking in love, right? That's the uncleanness this is talking about. Idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulation, wrath, strife, sedition, heresies, envyings, murderers, drunkenness, and revelings, and such alike, right? So when these things are in play, right, that's how you know there are bad spirits in play. When these things right here arise, that's how you can tell, okay, there's bad spirits in the midst. And when you feed into these things, you allow Satan to win, right? Satan gets the big W in that situation. He gets the big dub, right? Because he got you to do what he wants. But that's because we just read it right here. Let's go back to it. 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. So that's all Satan wants to do, is to devour, right? He want to find anybody who he can devour, right? But his special people who he likes to really get are the people who claim they love God, right? People who claim they love God, people who are trying to serve God and love God. These are his special targets, right? The people who play for the team of Satan are on his list, but he's not really too worried about them because he already got them. Because Satan likes to flip people, right? So if he already got you, he want to keep you down in that darkness. But if he already got you, you're not like really a big deal, right? But somebody who serves God, he's coming at them. He's sending out the blitz. He's sending everything. He's sending the coach, right? He's sending everybody. He's sending the coach, the owner, the fans, the mascot. Everybody's coming on the blitz, right? Everybody's coming on the blitz. So again, this is be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, right? And again, that's powerful. It'll let you know that what? Your adversary is the devil, not people, right? There is no people on the planet who is your adversary. Everybody on the planet could potentially be an adversary or turn into an adversary, and everybody on the planet could potentially be could turn into a friend, right? Could turn into a brother or sister. Everybody has that potential, right? Everybody has that potential. But everybody also has the potential to turn into an op, to turn into an adversary. Everybody has that potential. So you don't want to get wrapped up into, okay, this person is my enemy. No. People are not enemies. Spirits on people are enemies, right? Because if people are enemies, that means that person is wrong. That means that person is bad. That means that person can't change, right? It's the spirits on that person, right? Like for an example, if you got a basketball team who's good, but the coach is bad, they're not going to say, well, the team bad. They're going to say, no, the coach is bad. You remove that coach, put in a good coach, right? And everything is good. And that's what the gospel, one of the pillars of the gospel is all about. We see people and they got bad spirits on them, right? But we try to teach them the way of Yahweh Shai, the way of Yahweh, the way of love, and remove the bad ways and implement and move in the good ways, right? Because again, why? Because everybody has the potential to flip, whether it's for good or evil. Everybody has that potential. Everybody. Nobody on the planet is immune to that, to being flipped, right? It's all up to Yahweh Bashim Shah and the will that He's giving you and the power that He's giving you and how He's going to play things out. But everybody has the potential to flip either to the left or to the right. Nobody's good out here, right? Or at least nobody knows that they're good. We know we got people who are actually good out here and they're destined to be on the right side. But again, nobody knows who those people are. So anybody could potentially flip to the left or flip to the right. It says, 1 Peter 5:9, it says, when resist steadfast in faith. I says, whom resist steadfast in faith, knowing that the same affliction are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. So the ones who resist understand that the same things that you go through are the same things that everybody who's serving God is going through, right? Because everybody who follows God is going to have to humble down. Right? They're going to have to be so-called abused, so-called taken advantage of, right? And the reason why I say so-called because, well, at least for the taken advantage of, because you cannot be taken. There's no such thing as on the planet as being taken advantage of when it comes to serving the Lord, right? Because let's imagine you got an apple tree in your backyard. Matter of fact, let's imagine you got 1 million apple trees in your backyard, and you got this homeless person that comes to you every day, and you give him an apple, and then you tell him, listen, yo, take this apple seed. I'm gonna give you this apple, but I'm gonna set you up in a position to where as though you can make your own apple trees and you'll be good. Let's imagine this person doesn't do this, but instead he still just comes to you every single day asking you for an apple, and you give it to him, and you start thinking, man, this guy's taking advantage of me. No. Ain't no such thing as being taken advantage of, and here's why. Because every good thing that we do for the sake of the Lord and for the sake of the Lord, when you do something for the sake of the Lord, what that means is you're doing good, right? But you're doing it knowing that you're doing it because you don't want to let down the Lord. That's when you do something for the sake of the Lord. When you're doing something and you're doing it because you don't want to let him down. You want to make him upset. You don't want to go against what he wants, right? That's what it means to do it for the sake of the Lord. So if you're doing good for this guy, giving him apples every day, right? And you feel like, man, this guy's taking advantage of me. He could be making his own trees, but every day he's coming to me. No, there is no taking advantage of. And again, here's why. Because everything that we do is being counted. Every good thing that we do is being counted. It's being tallied up. It's being recorded, right? You're being paid for that spiritually. For every good thing that you do, it's being stacked up. So there is no taking advantage of. And if you think you're being taken advantage of, that's a slap in the face to the Lord, right? Because He's the one that puts you in that position to get those extra points, right? That's like you got a test, right? And you think you passing, you got a C, and your teacher rolls around and say, you know what, I'm gonna give you a chance for this extra credit, and you're like, nah, I'm good. I don't need the extra credit. I'm straight. I think I'm gonna be good with what I already got, right? Nah. The teacher's like, damn, you disrespectful. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to lift you up, make you better, right? Give you a chance. Because again, every opportunity that we have to do something within the spirit, which is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, meekness, faith, goodness, also forgiveness, mercy, and compassion. Every time we have a chance to implement one of those things, that's the Lord setting it up for us to receive points, some extra credit, right? So you turn around and then you You say things like, I don't deserve this, or I'm being taken advantage of, just complain, stupid shit like that, right? You're literally slapping the face of the Lord. He's trying to help you out, goofy, right? He's trying to see to it that you have enough points to pass this test.